everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Omotola Igbenoba, aka Baby Deals. If you're new here, you're most definitely welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well. So when I post the video, you're going to be the first person to know about it. Anywho, one of my sisters sent me some makeup products. So she sent me the foundation. The foundation is from Oma Beauty. She sent me a foundation and it says it's weightless soft matte hydrating foundation. So I can't wait to try that. And then she also sent me a sheen liquid highlighter that I can't wait to try as well. And she sent me Eve Beauty Reflection of Perfection. Ooh, I can't wait to try that. It looks like a blush, a mixture of blush slash highlighter slash contour palette, but I'm going to try everything for you today. And lastly, she sent a party palette. Woohoo, let's go to party. I'm so excited, guys. I love makeup products. I love makeup products. Anywho, she sent me this party palette and it has so many colors and I cannot wait to try them. I'm going to leave the Instagram handles of where these products are from down below so you can check them out, see if you like any of their other products as well, and then you can purchase the ones that you like. Anywho, so basically I'm doing a get ready with me chit chat edition. I'm going to be telling you guys a few things that I learned last year 2022. I know I have to say it. You don't know who might learn from what I've learned. You know, so I'm going to be telling you guys a few things that I learned last year, and then I'm going to be beating up my beautiful face. It's very dry now because there's no product on it. I've only cleansed my skin, so I'm very excited to start my makeup. So let's get right into the video. If you see me looking at this side, please pardon me. I'm looking at my laptop because I need to see what I look like, so I don't just record and then I'm not getting the right shot. So pardon me if you see me looking at my right hand side. Anywho, so I'm going to go ahead to do my eyebrows off camera because listen, doing eyebrows on camera and talking, the video on its own is sending my multitasking skills into overdrive. So please pardon me. Let me do my eyebrows off camera and then I'll be back. Guys, I don't know what happened, but something went wrong with my camera. It just went off, and then my laptop, the screen mirroring I was doing, everything just went off. Then I accidentally cleaned my eyebrows. So many things are going on, but we're going to achieve this video. We're going to get it done. So obviously I have to start again, and then I'm going to go in with my serum. My sister also sent me this product. This is like my third time using it. It's not bad, so I just do like 2 drops because I have really oily skin. Eesh. What do you speak now? So guys, excuse my sister. So yeah, I have really oily skin, so I don't want to put too much. So because I'm trying to test out how long the foundation is going to last me throughout the day. Yes, so I've done the serum, I've applied it like so. So I've sprayed my face and then I've gone in with my moisturizer. Oh, the name of Jesus, I hope you can see me and everything is clear and you can see everything. Just in case, let me just move like this. I don't know because I can't really see. The screen mirroring wanted to disgrace me, but anyways, we keep it pushing. So I go in with my sweat stopper. I'm not really that big on sweating. I don't really sweat like that, but I have to do it because of the oil. So I do like that. And I apply it on my nose. So I apply it on points that I sweat the most, which is my nose, my forehead, and then here around this side. I don't do it around the parts that I'm gonna put my concealer. But anyways, guys, this is not like a makeup tutorial. So, but I'm just gonna be stating the products that I'm using, so you know the products that I'm using. So I have written here the 5 things. Well, I'm sure it's going to be more than 5. As long as this video is going on, it's going to be more than 5. But I've written here a few things that I learned last year, and I would like to share them with you. So sorry guys, as that is drying, I go in with my primer. So I have my primer here. It's from, let me just clean my hand, which is really good. So I apply the primer like so, and then the primer is from Milk because I've got really oily skin, like very oily. This primer tries, so it's a combination of both the primer, the foundation, and everything. They all try to do the work of the Lord on my makeup. Do you get? So that's the primer that I use. And then I just let it set in for some few minutes. This is called the Hydro Grip Primer. Hydro Grip Primer, because that's good for oily skin. You know, it grips the air all the. Anywho, so yeah, I can't even believe I accidentally cleaned off my eyebrows. Guys, I accidentally cleaned it off, and I was trying to, but we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together and get this makeup look out there. So yeah, that's the primer is setting in. Woohoo! And then whilst that's setting in, I'm going to go in with, I'm going to spray my face again. The first product we're going to try is the Oma Beauty Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. It's the Oma Beauty Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation with Huli Thistle extract, specifically formulated for brown skin, melanated skin. Ooh, like me indeed. So yes, let's go into the foundation. So this is what it looks like, and then we're gonna do a few pumps. Wow. I'm not sure if this is my color, but we're going to try it out. It's quite watery. It's very, very watery. Abi, did I do something wrong? And it looks like it has a very orange undertone. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like it has a very orange undertone, but let's see. Hey! Ha! 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 Just say ha ha. Okay. It's because it's weightless, so maybe that's why it's just. But okay, you know what? Don't let me just say it's not my skin tone just like that. Although it's not looking like it's my skin tone, but we're going to make it work. We have to make it work. Because then you cannot go out now buy the shade that's your skin tone. Do you get what I mean? Or we have to make it work. Okay. Okay, Oma Beauty. My blender is damp, although it feels like it's dry already. But it's a damp blender. It's very weightless, guys. They really meant it though. It's weightless, so weightless. Like, see the way it's just going. Very watery. Very, very watery. And it feels so weightless. It's not heavy. Like the way foundations are always heavy. And then you're wondering what you're doing. Okay guys, so let's get into the 5 things I learned last year. So the first thing is, in difficult times, people will either show up or show themselves. That's one of the things I learned last year. During difficult times, people either show up or show themselves. Now, it's not a negative thing. Don't let's think of it as something that's very negative, or it's bad, or you're sad about it. I mean, you can be sad about it because you expect more from people, from certain people, but at the end of the day, so think of it as a way to organically filter out people from your life. Don't think of it as a bad thing. You just see yourself filtering out people that are supposed to be in your life, that are not showing up. You filter them out. Do you get what I mean? So during difficult times, that's point number 1. During difficult times, people either show up or show themselves. So you know that the people that show up for you are your G's, are your niggas, are your ride or die. Guys, what do we think about the foundation? Am I orange? If it's not my shade, let me know. I could get another shade because I'm loving the fact that it's so weightless. I love it. And it has like a nice coverage. It has like a very nice coverage to it, because I have some dark spots at the bottom of my neck here, under my chin here, and seems like it covered it up nicely. I mean, it's not bad, I was expecting it to be so orangey and I'll not be able to manage it, but if I compare this shade to my foundation, the foundation that I use on a norm, let me see, let me just bring it up. So I use the Born This Way foundation in Chai, and I mean, although the Born This Way seems a little lighter than the Oma Beauty foundation, but just for the sake of this video, we're gonna make do with the Oma Beauty. Okay, people, but I'm just showing you that the shade isn't all that different. Well, it's manageable, and at the end of the day, we're going to contour, we're going to highlight, we're going to do so many things, so it's not really going to matter. But I am feeling the weightless vibe. I am feeling it so much. Let me know what you think of the foundation down in the comment section. So another thing I learned last year is there are a lot of people that will take small snippets of information about you and make it look like that's who you are. That's one thing I've learned. And I mean, I don't know whether to say it's their fault or it's not their fault, but why take small snippets of information about a certain person and make it look like that's who the person is, or that's that person's life? What really matters is, or what you need to understand is, whatever small snippet information or whatever snippet of information anybody has of you, that's not you. Do you understand? Because the person does not know you. Do you get? So what we're going to do, or what we're not going to do, is let that get to us. Do you understand what I mean? So whatever anybody or whatever snippet of information someone has of you, and the person runs with it, and the person decides, oh, that's who this person is, that's not your business. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you cannot control what other people think of you. You can only control what you think of yourself. Am I making sense to you? Yeah, you can only control what you think of yourself. But what other people think of you, my dear girl, my dear boy, my dear brother and sister, you can't control it. So you keep it pushing. You keep it pushing. I hope you're taking things down. The first point I said, during difficult times, people will either show up or show themselves. And then the second point I gave was, people will take snippets of information about you and run with it and make it look like that's the person that you are. But really and truly, we're not going to give them that power to make them feel, to make us feel bad about ourselves. We're not going to give them that power. So we're going to leave them with whatever information they have about us. We're going to leave them to run with it, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to control how you feel about yourself. Okay, baby girl? I hope you're taking things down, because this is 2023. We have to work on our mind. Yes. So the third point is, the higher you elevate, the more it gets lonelier. Because what happens is, as you grow, as you go higher, you begin to work on yourself. So it becomes more difficult to relate with people that are refusing to grow, are refusing to elevate like you. I hope that makes sense. Do you get what I mean? So the more you go higher, the more you elevate, you begin to lose people, you begin to lose friends. You know, there's some friendships that are no longer in the picture, and you're wondering, oh, why, what happened? That's because the more you grew, you found yourself not being able to relate with people that are refusing to grow as well. And don't think of yourself as a bad person. No, you're not the bad person. You decided to grow. So if other people refuse to grow or decide to stay in the same level, that's not on you, my dear. That's not on you. That's on other people. Because listen, yeah, we keep learning. We learn every day. Every single day we learn. Bolale, they don't want to grow. So you leave Bolale alone. I mean, you can try to help them grow, which is fantastic. But if they don't make the decision to grow or to be a better person within themselves, there's literally nothing you can do. The fourth thing I learned last year is being able to control the way you think is a superpower that is in all of us. But the catch is, not all of us can learn how to harness that superpower. Do you understand what I mean? Good. Now, are you getting the kind of points I'm giving you? Every single person has that superpower to think of themselves the way they want to see themselves. The way you think is an amazing superpower. You see me I'm looking at my notes because I wrote it down so I don't forget. The way you think is it's a huge superpower that is in everybody. But it's left for you as a person to decide to learn how to harness that superpower and make it work for you. Do you get what I mean? Make it work for you. Because every single day, we're going to go about life thinking, oh, everything doesn't work for me, da 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 da. That's the devil lying to you, my dear. The moment you begin to work on your mindset and how you think, you're going to unlock another level in your life. Yes, I'm using a brush for this part. You're going to unlock another level in your life. And you need to unlock that level because, my dear, this is 2023. You need to unlock that level. Eyeshadow. the eyeshadow. Ooh. Let me see. What shade do I use? Ow. Something in my eye. Okay, so I'm going to start with the shade here. Just to work my way out. Number 5 is just because you are loud, yeah, and other loud people are around you, or other louder people are around you, and all of you are being loud, that doesn't mean you're right though. That doesn't mean you're right. Because you're trying to make a point and you're loud, and there are louder people around you as well. It still doesn't mean you're right. That's the 5th point. Because you could be wrong and be loud at the same time. I mean, with this one, next. This is another blending brush, by the way. Yeah, I mean, it's 2023, guys. Let's do the right thing. Let's be the kind of change that we want, not only in Nigeria. Let's be the kind of change that we want around the world. Do you get what I mean? Because if everybody has their head in one direction, you can be the change, but make sure it's the right direction. Don't go and put your head in the wrong place. Don't go and shoot your head. Don't go and shoot your head in the wrong place, because that's not nice. So I'm gonna go in with this one. I love it. This one. Don't go and shoot your head in the wrong place. So what I've noticed with the eyeshadow is it's not pigmented, but if you have a primer, eyeshadow primer, you can make it work. The reason I didn't use the eyeshadow primer here is because I wanted to see what it's gonna look like without me putting the eyeshadow primer. See, it's not bad so far, although you need like multiple you shall need plenty on your brush if you understand what I mean. So you have to get it on the eyeshadow, on the eyelid, but it's not bad. It's totally not bad, guys. I apologize in advance if my video is long. I apologize. Highlight. Hopefully this highlighter works. So it's from Eve Beauty as well. Okay, Sheen Liquid Highlighter. Eve Beauty, please give me some to work with. Yeah, just the color is something of a sliver. Wow. I'm gonna use my beauty blender. Hey Jesus. Let's try it out. Not bad. I mean, what do you think? Because I've actually really, honestly, yeah, I've not used a liquid highlighter before. I've not used it before. So, it is not bad. Although, I think I placed it at the wrong part of my face. But bad, Rara. It's still giving. And then I'm going to go in with this Eve Beauty Reflection of Perfection palette. I am going to apply a blush from this palette. Please don't laugh at my blush brush. It is a short one, but it does the work. Don't go out like this too. They're gonna laugh at you. Don't even think about it. Don't go out like that. People are gonna laugh at you. And then to highlight the bridge of my nose and under my chin and my forehead, I'm gonna use this color.
Don't know how much I can take. Some say I gotta be patient, cause Rome wasn't built in a day. The way you think is very archaic. Everything you say is outdated. I guess you didn't know times are moving on. Think it's alright, but you're dead wrong. So smell the coffee, wake up and face it. You picked the wrong day, you picked the wrong day. I think you better leave, I think you better leave. This is no game, no it's not a game. You're embarrassing me, you're embarrassing me. You picked the wrong day, you picked the wrong day. I think you better leave, I think you better leave. This is no game, no, you're embarrassing me. Oh, I wish you had an open mind. I wish you didn't have an ego.
Guys, I am loving this look. The fact that the foundation is weightless, as in I don't feel like I put on so many products. It feels so light. I don't feel caked up. That's the amazing thing. I am feeling the makeup look. Like, look at this, look at that. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this makeup look. Did I try? Rate me over 10. Let me know what you think about the foundation, the eyeshadows, and even the highlighter. Like, look at this. It is giving everything it needs to give in all the right places. I mean, I rate this 10 over 10, minus 10, minus nothing. Okay, huge thank you to my sister for being the plug. She has been the plug on so many things, and I'm so happy. Guys, you see this foundation? It's a must-have. Listen, yeah, if you know that you just want to, you don't want something that's cakey, something that is lightweight, this is the foundation for you. As you can see how lightweight it was, and I was applying it, it was even watery. That's to show you that it doesn't hold anything strong. It is so lightweight, and I love it so much. The fact that I thought that this wasn't my shade and it still came out looking this good, guys, this foundation is a must-have. It's from Oma Beauty. I'm going to leave their Instagram handle down below so you can check them out on Instagram and then order yours. It even says adjustable coverage. Guys, like, this foundation is a must-have. This is my first time using a liquid highlighter, and I must say, Eve Beauty, I love it so much. I'm going to also leave their Instagram handle down below so you can check them out on Instagram and get yours, because this is an amazing product. Now, the eyeshadow. Guys, listen, yeah, if you know me, you know that I love a subtle look and something that pops as well, like both of them combined. This palette, actually, this party palette is the palette for you. I mean, like, look at it. It's very subtle. I love it so much. It looks like I did not put anything, but then again, I put something there. I mean, let's take a closer look at this beauty. Like, Eve Beauty, what are you doing? I love it so much. Like, I love it so much. This party palette is a must have. And also the Reflection of Perfection. It's a fantastic contour blush palette that every baby girl should own. And guys, I'm not just saying this because my sister sent it to me. It's not a paid advert. It's just that when I love something, when something is good, I want you to have it as well. I'm not selfish, you know. I can be your plug on so many things. I might as well. Anyways, guys, I know this video has been so long and I sincerely apologize. Also, don't forget the 5 things that I told you I learned last year. You can apply it in your life as well. Let me just say them again, so just in case you might have forgotten. So the first thing I said is, during difficult times, people will either show up or show themselves. And the second thing I said is, people take snippets of information about you and run with it, and they try to form like that is you because of that tiny information that they have. They think that's your personality, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's not it. It's not your personality. And don't forget to not allow what others think about you to affect you, because that's only going to make you feel bad. And you can't control what other people think of you. You can only control what you think about yourself. And the third point I made, the higher you elevate, the lonelier it gets. Now that's because as you're growing, you're working on yourself, and not a lot of people do that. So it's going to be a bit difficult to relate with people that are still not grown with their mindset or with anything. It's going to be very difficult to relate with them. So you find yourself getting lonelier as you grow. And it's not because you're a bad person. It's just because other people have chosen not to work on themselves the way you've chosen to work on yourself. I hope that makes sense. And then the fourth point I made is, being able to control your thoughts is a superpower that's in all of us. But it's left for you and you and you and you to learn how to harness that superpower that you have. You have to control your thoughts, because the mindset is a powerful tool. So the moment you learn to control your thoughts, the moment you begin to see what you want for your life. And then the fifth one is, because you're loud and other people are louder around you, does not mean all of you are right. Right. Do you get? Because you might think you're saying the right thing, but because you're loud and other people are louder around you, doesn't make you the right person, or doesn't make the point that you're making right. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking till the end. I hope you watched my last video. I hope you've subscribed. I hope you've shared, you've liked, and you've left a comment. Don't forget, till I come your way next time, I remain Omotola Igbenoba, aka Baby Deals, and that's on Jesus is Lord. Bye.